very, very happy. Gina, my laugh is right here. So today we are at Anaheim premiere show and we will be talking about plasma. Cold plasma gets so many questions. You're not gonna believe it, and there is so many confusion. So I wanted your feedback as already practicing provider, how you use it, what type of clientele you think fits the best, and what are the questions people ask you about plasma. Before we jump in, really funny story. So plasma, you know what people confuse it with?
High frequency.
High frequency. More options, how do you think? They confuse it with PRP.
Oh, and PR because of the plasma.
Because of the plasma. So I wanted to be super clear. Cold plasma is the new type of technology which is 100% safe, which is not hot plasma, which is not fibroblast, which is not jet plasma, which is not PRP, no needles, no current, no ultrasound, not a high frequency. It's a cold plasma. It's a brand new type of technology. For the past 5 years, been brand new. Okay, so here we go. Tell me how you use cold plasma in your practice.
Yeah.
And what would you say your clients ask you and what they see?
So we always get that question exactly. Like, is this PRP? Are you going to be doing microneedling? No. So basically, this is really zoned in for my acne clients. It's actually for anybody, to be quite honest. Anybody, any skin type, any Fitzpatrick scale could use this. It's not just targeted to one type of client. That's why you could customize and cater it to any facial, and you could add it onto any facial. What I really love though is there is a technique that we actually did a case study numbing one side of the face with a 10.5% lidocaine.
10.5, not even 7.
No,
Okay.
5% medical grade lidocaine. And then on the other side, we did the EvoPlasma. And my client that was in the seat told me I had less feeling of any kind of harmful pain or anything on the side that we did the cold plasma than we did the lidocaine.
Awesome.
I'm not saying to replace it because a lot of people just don't want to do that. However, with that case study, I saw a huge difference.
What treatment? What was the signature treatment?
The signature treatment we were doing was Skylux.
Okay, microneedling RF. Okay, really quick, I just want to tell you, there are multiple case studies on the cold plasma. The coolest thing, cold plasma can enhance absorption of the topically applied product up to 80%. Clinical studies show guaranteed 25% increased absorption. That's first. Second, there are clinical studies showing that lidocaine, the numbing cream, can be infused deeper and have more effects on the skin. So for super sensitive clients, for those who are beyond sensitive, you can combine even plasma and lidocaine together. If you're doing some kind of needles, PRP, or you're using the Skylux fractional radiofrequency or microneedling.
Correct.
Okay, so acne clients, we got it. I will explain really quick why. So acne, why inflammation? Because plasma has one of the greatest features by reducing the load of bacteria on the surface of the skin. Because of the reactive oxygen and nitrogen species that are created between the tip and the skin, there is a big active charged field of air, and this air physically bombardizing the membranes of the bacteria, banishing the certain quantity of bacteria. Done. So super cool for acne. What are other clients? Who else will benefit from your practice?
So anti-aging.
Okay.
It's really good for anti-aging. I'm going to resort back with the acne as well. When you do notice, if they don't have cystic acne, but they do have very congested skin with blackheads, it's amazing to add on with a chemical peel because the absorption of it is true. The sandwich technique of it is wonderful by doing the cold plasma, a chemical peel, a Jesner peel is absolutely phenomenal with this because it's 15% glycolic. And then partnering it again with cold plasma with LED light therapy. So it just gives instant results to your client.
Do they see more peeling or more skin reaction on peel if you do first plasma, then peel, then LED?
So actually, it dies down a lot right after the LED light therapy. To do the cold restore on top of it, to really take down any of that higher kind of sensation, you could do that as well. But it's really not necessary.
Okay, so there is no excessive peeling or because of the deeper penetration of the acid, you don't have side effects of it.
No.
Only the benefit. Okay. I also have another clinical case what I found shows that the healing process, the dermal repair,
Right.
based on the cold plasma application are also drastically improved because of this is beautiful. It is called the redox signaling. I recently also we were talking about this on the stage, and redox signaling is the kind of like intracellular language, how fibroblasts are communicating between each other.
Wow.
So this is super cool thing. It's like by biology. It's like natural way how they communicate.
Right.
But plasma, those RONs, reactive oxygen nitrogen species, they send the signal to the fibroblasts to communicate between each other. So the healing within is faster. So it makes sense. That's why you don't have someone peeling more, or for example, with extraction, they're not dried out because of the healing process from within is faster.
Yeah, and you see that too with the radio frequency microneedling.
Yeah.
So the downtime for that is reduced a good 24 to 48 hours.
Okay, that's another point. So besides the fact that you are stimulating neocollagenase, so you're tightening up the skin and you're helping your own microneedling radiofrequency, right? To do its job. So you're prepping the skin with antibacterial, plus you're boosting fibroblasts on its own, plus you are speeding up the healing process. So the downtime after microneedling RF is shorter.
Yeah. It's like 1 day compared to 3. So it just takes down any of that downtime, and that just speeds up the cell turnover. This is phenomenal.
Okay, what areas do you treat?
Full face.
Okay.
Neck, chest. Sometimes I'm doing the top of the hand now too. I really do want to explore down into some body areas such as arms, the back of the thighs.
Yeah.
A lot of clients do get acne around the buttocks area and behind the thighs as well. So I think that would be fun to like target it a little bit and just see how that works. Scalp.
Yes, scalp is cool. It's actually really cool. Another point what I was able to find with the multiple clinical data done, plasma by itself increases the transition period from anagen to telogen of the hair bulb. So from the sleeping hair to the actively growing hair, plasma reactivates the hair bulb. So besides the fact that plasma will increase absorption, so for example, hair growth factor that you will apply topically can penetrate deeper. This is number one reason. You will remove bacteria, number two, so it's pretty cool because no inflammation. And the third coolest reason that it will activate actually the activity of your hair bulb, so you can wake up your sleeping hair so they can come up to the surface faster.
Wow.
Because all the hair, they are in the different stages. There are some active, dying one, dead one, and then still sleeping, hidden deep into the skin. So
it's basically waking up.
That's the point. That's the point. So awakening signal is one of the coolest what plasma can do with fibroblasts, sending the awakening signals, and with the hair bulbs as well.
It's waking up that hair.
Okay, tell me for example, with the cold restore, what are your protocols to go with the cold restore, with the cold therapy and cold plasma?
So the amazing part of it is I love that facial so much because it's 25 minutes of just pure cryotherapy, right? So we're having the lifting and the firming of the skin. We're closing the comedones. We're really making the skin really nice and tight, anti-aging. But when we do a little bit more of a warming kind of technique to the skin, we are waking up those cells. We are getting rid of any kind of bacteria that's festering on top of the surface, but then we're double killing any of that bacteria that's living on there, and you're just getting radiant skin at the end of that facial.
Do you have any limitations? Let's say, who are those clients that you would say no for doing this treatment?
Of course, you want to do your consultations and take your consent forms with this. I don't even do high frequency on pregnant women, so I probably wouldn't use it on
100%. I would agree.
Exactly. Anybody that has extreme dental issues too, they might have a sensitivity to it. Epilepsy, I would stay away from. Any severe skin conditions. Rosacea is a hit or miss. You just really have to be careful on how.
I would say rosacea on the energy 1 out of 4 can actually help because of the antibacterial effects and because of their permeability. So
would you put them on pulse instead of continuous?
Another point. So you do super gentle on rosacea, but rosacea actually does need this antibacterial support and it does need this stimulation support. So new recent clinical cases also show the angiogenesis. Angiogenesis is the production of new capillaries caused by the reactive oxygen-nitrogen species. So for rosacea, why it's so cool? Because capillaries are damaged because they're inflamed on the surface and also the capillaries are broken. So you won't help your body produce new capillary network. And this is what RONs created, but plasma can do.
So it would help a lot with broken capillaries and like around the nose and the mouth area. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, this is so cool. Okay, so age group. Who starting from what age and going to what
I would
age?
start probably right at a teenager, someone starting with an acne teen facial, and I would bring it all the way up to 90 years old.
Awesome.
Honestly, I really think there's really no restriction on that, as long as it's a consent by client's parents.
So step by step of when before you do the plasma, how would you prep the skin? What would be yes and no's to the
So
treatment?
I want to make it very clear in my practice, I never have anything damp or wet on the skin when I am using the cold plasma. I find that it does crack a little bit and it makes your client a little bit nervous.
Yes.
Exactly. It does not hurt or harm them,
Yes.
but it's a little bit more of that sound and they're already hearing it from the cold plasma itself and then having a little bit of that smell that does come from it. But I will always double cleanse the skin. I will degrease the skin so that there is no extra oil on the face then as well. I would do a cold plasma treatment, extraction absolutely right after, but then I would double do it again and I would sandwich it together to make sure that we have that whole entire protocol of having all of the extraction out. Hydrodiamond, absolutely. Dermaplaning, absolutely. LED light therapy. And then you could always close it up with some cryotherapy as well.
Yeah, awesome. And then the one step takes you 3-5 or up to 7 minutes.
I mean, depending on how severe the acne is on the skin, or if you're doing a full scalp, it could take you anywhere from 3 to 7 minutes.
3 to 7. This is what I'm saying. It's usually, for me, face will take maximum 5 minutes, normally 3. If you're covering also neck, additional 2 minutes.
Right.
Scalp, 10 minutes max.
Right.
Because of the hair. And then décolleté, if you're doing it, it's extra 5 minutes.
Right.
Right.
And then also too, just to add on, I have a lot of people asking me, well, now what kind of technique do you do?
Yeah.
Do small circles? Do you do striping? Do you do hearts? I feel like the best technique is like, slow and steady, but not too much that will harm your client's face or make them feel uncomfortable. So I really do like doing small little circles all around the area at a really nice steady pace. If you are doing the kissing kind of technique on the pimple, it actually does go in a little bit more, build it cell by cell, so you'll be able to actually see the lightning bolts.
Yeah. I say it's like a thunderstorm on your skin.
Yeah.
How do your clients who ever try the plasma first, how do they describe the sensation?
So it is a small little scratchy kind of sensation. It's almost like if a cat was licking you.
Yeah.
It gives you that kind of sensation. I do look to see the sensitivity because if someone is too sensitive or really is sensitive to pain, I do it on the pulse mode.
Yeah,
The continuous.
Like you're dropping
It's just like a little bit of like an annoying kind of like scratching sensation. But once the area and the cells feel it for a while, they don't feel the sensation anymore. It's gone.
So it's not hot. That's another point. What people are confused sometimes when they say plasma, you have a sensation of heat.
Right.
So it is not thermal damage of the skin, though it is not cold. So it's not like cryo sensation, right? So there is warmth while doing it. So you have this a little bit of scratchy sensation and it's a little bit of warmth.
Right.
So it's like more temperature than your skin temperature. So it's more like a room temperature probably. With the topical application of warm sensation, but it's not burning and it's not coagulating and it's not stimulating any scabs. So there is nothing connecting with the thermal ablation. It's 100% no contact because the skin does not touch the pin. There is no electrical arch created. It's pretty much just like plasma shower. I once heard this term too, because it's like spreads evenly on the skin. And then it irritates the skin, creating this field of charged particles, which are called reactive oxygen nitrogen species, and they create magic. That's just so cool. So I would encourage you guys go and read about the redox, REDOX signaling, about how plasma and RONs activate fibroblasts, how they activate hair bulbs, and what effects on the bacteria plasma also has. Beautiful things. I love doing this with you. It was so good.